Hello, Subject 4. Nice to officially meet you.
Welcome, everyone, to the Subject 4 podcast. I am your host, Artemis, and today I am joined by two lovely ladies. We have Angel from We Are Subject 4 and our newest mod here on the Discord, Dusty Girl. Hello, ladies. What up? Not much. Yeah, it's like ladies' night. Yeah. Nugs is in the process of moving right now, so I bring on all the ladies. I was just saying to Angel earlier before we went live, like Jordan's probably like, but you never go live without me. I know. It's nice to have a ladies stream though, but yeah. Dusty Girl, how are you? I know. It was funny. I was looking for people to co-host with me since Nugs is going to be gone. And Nugs is all like, Dusty should do it. And we're like, yeah, make her a mod and boom, right up on stage. Yeah, so that way, like, you won't be hesitant to join the stage because our mods here on the Subject 4 podcast, they have the opportunity to hop up on stage at any time. So, like, if there's something going on over on YouTube, they can hop up on stage and be like, hey, knock it off! So, we have an Artemis lemon over on YouTube right now. Yeah, weird, but okay. Yeah, Artemis lemon. I like lemons.
They're having trouble hearing us because of loud music.
Is that better? If you were here on the Discord, you know exactly what that loud music is. That is my prank for when Nugs tries to speak and I don't want him talking. Oh,
it cracked me up.
It's like music / background because if over on YouTube, you'll notice that there is static as the background, and so the static came with this music. So, but yes, ladies and night, I'm feeling all right. Is that how the song goes? I think
so.
I think so.
I think
it rhymes, so sure.
Yeah.
Right? We'll go with it.
Let's see who. All right. So we are Subject 4. How is everything over there, you Angel? How are you guys doing? Do you guys have any new projects in the works?
Right now we are It's been a little hectic this week and last week. We're currently waiting. Well, tomorrow's the day. For my sister to have her baby. I feel like
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
who's been on our stream, I seem like that's all we've been talking about. So my sister is going to have our 9th niece/nephew. She's having a little girl. So it's been really crazy. We've had to push streams, we've had to rearrange things. So really it's just been trying to work around that. But yeah, just we're up to stream like every time there's a video out, we're streaming except for this week. But yeah, just kind of keeping it with the stream right now.
Well, congratulations. Now,
Yeah,
has
thank
your
you.
sister had
exciting.
all 9 kids, or do you have other siblings?
No.
Okay, I was about to say, what a trooper.
I'm the oldest out of 4 of us. But this will be her 3rd.
Oh,
Yep,
well,
so she's got boy, girl, girl.
Exciting.
praying
Thanks.
everything comes out okay and there's no
We're so excited.
complications.
I'll be
What's
mom
weird
now,
is
forgive
my
me.
manager, my direct manager, just messaged us and saying, "Hey, I'm on standby. Standby. What is that accent? I'm on standby next week because my sister's about to pop." That's so weird.
Oh,
I
cool.
guess it is springtime, right? So
It
No,
is
yeah.
springtime.
this is the time to have the kiddos. Well,
Yes.
nature-wise, it is. But if you guys are new to the Subject 4 podcast, hi, welcome. Angel and her boyfriend, Jordan. They are Twitch streamers over on Twitch, and their channel name is We Are Subject 4. And you guys basically you wait to watch the videos. Correct me if I'm wrong. You wait to watch the videos and you watch it live with your audience over on Twitch, correct?
Yes. Our timing has changed from last season. So we start an hour earlier, but we wait until, well, Jordan works all day, so we wait till he gets home. It's 6:00 Atlantic Standard Time for us.
Mm.
I don't know the conversions anywhere else. But yeah, we live watch the video on Twitch. We don't watch it beforehand. We just watch it with you guys, and you guys get to see our live reactions to it, and then we theorize afterwards.
So I can't wait. I can't
can't
wait
wait
to
either.
react in front of people. Like I don't know. I think my reactions, people would hate watching the episodes with me because I watch the premieres, so it's
Mhm.
live, but I'll hit pause and open up a new tab and do some research or something like that. And I constantly do that. And I take notes. I don't react necessarily if something happens that we're like, it's like a moment. I'm just like, okay, write it down.
Oh, I do.
Research this. Do that. Like, I just always like, I have like this poker face the entire time. I would not be entertaining whatsoever for reactions.
Jordan can get like that sometimes, but I'm over here like hands up over my eyes and everything, and it's great.
Yes. So please make sure check them out. It's over on Twitch. I know cross-platform. A lot of people are like, but I'm preferring YouTube. Branch out. Branch out, guys. Like
We do post our VODs on YouTube.
yes. And that's just We Are Subject 4, right? On YouTube.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So check them out if you're one of those people that's like, I only do YouTube. Well, check out their VODs. Their channel name is We Are Subject 4. And make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon over there. But
We're
thank
pretty cool.
you. Thank you for joining me. So I wouldn't be up here dying to myself, ladies. And thank you, Dusty Girl, for agreeing to be a moderator.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is a bit overwhelming. I know like Nugs dumped a bunch of stuff on you, but honestly, I'm still learning Discord.
Yeah.
And I
You were
still
like, "You can jump
maintain
up." I was like-
huh?
You were like, you can jump up, but I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I mean, if all else fails, right click something. On Discord,
You know.
like if you want to jump on, right click your name and just poop, you can do that. But I mean, and then all else fails, like I know they were using they were using like bot commands on how to like ban or mute someone. Right click their name and you could do it right there.
Oh.
I know. They were
Right
like
click,
making
I
it
got
so,
it.
they were like, you have to go into the like bot commands and then you have to type this. I'm like, no, just right click their name and just
Much
again,
easier. Much easier.
for the people who were here, if you are a YouTube member, at the bottom of the screen on YouTube, you click join. You could become a YouTube member, and tiers 2 and 3 get kind of like podcast classes. You guys get more of the
Ooh.
behind the scenes of podcasts, and we had one. Well, I had my first one. Nugs has done a couple with how to do editing sound and stuff, but I did one on how to run OBS. And you know that Artemis, if there's a lazy way to do it, Artemis will find it.
Efficient.
It is, and it works, okay? It does look like behind the scenes, like you kind of get the magic stolen a little bit because you're like, oh, I thought it was more difficult than that. Nah, it's not. If it's difficult, Artie doesn't do it.
Right.
I even blew Garrett's mind yesterday on how I edited the title sequence, like the text font, how to get that kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
that graphic inside the text font. He's like, yeah, you have to open up the Fusion tab. I'm like, no, I just made I just made the text font an alpha and then put the background as the foreground and then boom, you got it. And he's all like, huh. It's not the way you do it. It's not the way professionals do it, but that's the way Artie does it.
It works. That's what matters.
I know. So, but yeah, so if you're thinking about doing a podcast, if you're thinking about opening a YouTube channel, if you're thinking about getting more into video editing, I am not I am not a video editor. Like 863 is not calling me up and going, "Hey, do you want a video edit for us?" No. But I can make music videos. But if you want to learn how to video edit a little bit better, if you want to know some tricks, maybe I can get Garrett to teach a class on video editing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe that might be one. So if you're considering on learning how to do that, we have classes here, and that is for members tier 2 and up. So if that's something that you are interested in, there you go. But don't be too excited about it when I teach a class. Because then we end up going into happy Matt pictures. That's what happened in our OBS class. And for the people who want to know, if you're on Discord, YouTube's going to get this image. But I was taking screenshots and I found this happy Matt picture, and it's just, let's just take a moment and just happy Matt.
Pure bliss.
Happy Matt with his milkshake.
Oh.
It happened purely on accident. But I think we all need more happy Matt in our lives, especially after coming out of season 3, and it was
Right.
Especially after that.
yeah. And you know what? We should, like, I don't know. It was very doom and gloom, Matt. Like, we didn't have this vlogger, Matt. We didn't have happy milkshake, happy grape, Matt. So,
And the
yeah.
different color clothes.
Oh wait,
Those
is this
are
from
color
the?
too.
Is that a picture from the newest video?
Yes, this is from the episode.
That's the slushy.
It's not milkshake. It's a slushie.
It's a slushy.
Well, that's why the boys aren't in his yard.
Exactly.
It's not a milkshake. Sorry. Maybe I just want a milkshake.
Milkshake's
But
Like a
yeah.
milkshake.
What did he get? He got the lemonade one?
Blue lemonade.
Blizz or something like that.
Yeah, blue bliss lemonade.
That actually sounds kind of bomb, but it's still
Feel
want
like
a
a cherry
milkshake.
Coke.
Sounds good.
I don't like cherry Coke.
Straight
I'm not a
Coke.
cherry fan.
I'm just like, if I'm gonna get Coke, I'm a Coke girl. Give me a Coke. I don't want anything else. Give me
I
a
like
Coke.
vanilla Coke. Vanilla Coke
I
is
like putting vanilla ice cream in Coke. That's
Oh.
pretty.
There you go.
Yeah, making Coke floats. So, but
Oh,
anyway,
no.
there's your happy Matt for the people who weren't around for the OBS class. Happened totally on accident. I just like played the video and paused it, and that's how it paused.
Oh, that's awesome.
So maybe instead of naked Matt, maybe we'll just do happy Matt for our cover-ups on any games, like if we play Among Us or something like that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Happy Matt.
Love it.
Yes. We need more happy Matts in our lives instead of naked Matts.
No more
Emiko.
naked Matt.
Yeah. So, well, let's go ahead and jump into this episode. We are talking about
Yes.
the car. Wait. That's a typo, isn't it? It says the car totaled reappeared in perfect condition. Or am I just dyslexic and don't know English? Because that's also true. But this was premiered yesterday on Monday. And we don't really do show beats anymore because you guys should have already seen the episode. And if you haven't, go get their ads revenue and their AdSense. But so what did you guys think about this episode?
I thought it was a good one.
I thought so too. I thought it was high five.
I like the mix.
It was very high five, and I really enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
I love having the vlogs back.
I do too,
Me too.
because it's like, I don't know. Nelson ignored us. It wasn't a conversation, was it?
No. The
but-
parkour, yes.
Yeah, so we basically start off I mean, we start off and it kind of seems like a normal day over in YouTube land. Matt is going inside and he's just vlogging. They're just going about their normal routines until Woods comes in and goes, "Hey, did you move the mountaineer?
Why'd you move the mountaineer, man?
Why'd you move the mountaineer?" And it was like,
It was almost so innocent.
yeah. And I'm all like, I was half expecting, because the way the video was flowing, I was half expecting Matt being like, "Oh, it was stinking up red base," or
Yeah.
"We are
Right.
cleaning out red base, so we moved it out." But when Matt was all
Mhm.
like, "What do you mean?" Then I was thinking, okay, maybe Sam moved it, because Matt in the last couple of videos, it kind of seems like Matt is okay, it doesn't seem like it. It actually is. Matt's a little bit clueless about how to do his
he
job.
missed so much.
Yeah, he missed 7 months. So, and when he said, one of the things that annoyed me was that Matt didn't seem alarmed by it. Now thinking back about it, it's probably because he doesn't know what the heck is going on in the office anymore. So
Right?
he's just like, "Oh, okay, it's been moved. Are you sure?" But
Did he
then
know that it had been smashed?
probably he's probably seen. I know that he said that he was going to catch up on the videos.
Yeah, I feel like at some point he had to have caught up.
Yeah, and
That's what I was
so
thinking.
we go outside, and for those that are in YouTube, I'll play the short clip. For those who are not on YouTube and just on Discord, it's always handy to have the YouTube video up and muted. There is a bit of a lag, but I'm gonna start showing video clips. But we see here that they zoom in, and the mountaineer is on the same spot
Wait a second.
that they found it in. And Matt is confused because it's like bright and shiny, and he's still trying to catch up with everything. But
No way that's our mountain.
But yeah, there it is. It's in the exact same spot that they found it in. And Woods, I think that's Woods' car that's parked right in front of it. I think so.
Oh, is it?
Is that a Subaru? It might
Need
be.
to make it bigger.
Zoom and enhance. But
Oh no, that's a pretty nice looking car.
yeah, I think that is. I think that's Wiz's car that's parked in front of it, which makes sense because he's like, "Did you move the Mountaineer?"
Yeah, it makes sense for how we've seen it.
Yeah. So, but it's that's such an eerie image to see the Mountaineer in that location again.
It's so sparkly and new.
I
Right, I
know.
couldn't get over how nice it looks.
It's very nice. I do have a picture. I'll bring it up here of the double Mountaineers so we can take a look at the comparison. The old one is in the left-hand side and the new one is on the right-hand side.
Crazy.
It's interesting. Like it's like even the plastic trim is darker.
Yeah.
It's like one's been stored away and never used until now.
The only thing that I've noticed is there's not. So if you look on where you can kind of see Woods' face peeking out
Mm-hmm.
on the left-hand side, there's a yellow sticker. There's not a yellow sticker on the other side. So they're not identical. And the Science Babes, I was watching, I had to go to work. I was called into work yesterday, but from what I did mention, the Science Babes were wondering if it still had the map underneath the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good point.
But then there was also a screenshot that Kaylin, please go watch their live stream yesterday. You can see the screenshot of what the items inside were. And I did a little research yesterday, and it was a Sugar Babies wrapper, and
Yep.
there was a Sugar Babies wrapper and a orange cola, and all I did was Google orange cola glass bottle, and I got the Boylan's bottle company, and was trying to figure out when that was in production.
That's what I was saying too on
Yeah.
stream. Like, when were those? Are those relevant candy?
So the Sugar Babies have been around since 1930s.
Oh wow.
And they are still in production.
Oh.
I don't know anyone who eats them. If you eat them, I think you're a psychopath. Welcome.
I don't even know what they are.
But
I think they're like chocolate covered caramels, aren't
yeah,
they?
it's chocolate covered caramels. There's two different types you can get. You can get like the lollipop. It's like basically a caramel on a stick and it's dipped in chocolate. You can get that version, or you can get the little mini bite size of caramel pieces.
Okay.
But it's not good caramel. I don't know. I don't really like Sugar Babies.
No,
I usually
It
throw
doesn't-
them away.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't sound yummy.
No, I love caramel. Ugh, I love caramel or caramel, however you say it. But it's just not my thing. But that's been going in production since the 1930s. Still in production today. The Boylan's bottle company has been around since the 1800s, and they started off with beer. They didn't make the move to glass, the long neck glass bottles, until the 90s.
Mhm.
And then they started producing their soda flavors, and they're now more the soda flavors happen like during the millennial, like the Y2K era, between the late 90s and the early 2000s. They went into the soda flavors, but they're still in production today. So I guess our target is between that time, but this is also, I believe, what year is the Mountaineer again? Does anyone know that off the top of their head?
Wasn't it 2003?
Yeah.
2003.
So this
2002,
all kind
2003?
of like it has to be before 2003. The Mountaineers were the production of the Mountaineers stopped in 2010. So our window of how, like, if this is like a new Mountaineers between 2003 and 2010, because of the production of that, and that coincides with the orange soda. Like, we still don't know, is this a Mountaineer that's been well taken care of, or is this a Mountaineer that just like kind of
Yeah.
crossed time? So there is a theory that it's a Mountaineer that crossed time. There's also a theory that this is time correcting itself. There's also a theory that it's just a well-maintained Mountaineer and somebody parked it there. Like, maybe a new Phantom has shown up because B-27 is now no longer a Phantom, I guess, doing his phantomly duties. So
That's someone that would be meticulous to detail.
I mean, if there's because we do know that Syntec had a fleet of Mountaineers, but this Mountaineer has the exact same VIN number. That's the problem. But it's also not 100% our Mountaineer, because the items inside this Mountaineer are different.
Different.
The yellow sticker is not on this one. So it's not 100%. It would be interesting. Like, I do know that people were talking about the license plate is different. There's a lot of differences in this vehicle, but it could just be because it's a newer model, and maybe, I don't know, but it's not a direct replica of ours. And also D3B is not a direct replica of what we've seen before. She's more analogy, lo-fi. Yeah, lo-fi analogy. So that's, and the emulator is different and had a micro USB chip in it. So it's almost like everything that we're getting, it seems like a repeat, but they're not direct replicas, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's just something off about everyone.
What the heck
technically
is happening?
We're looking into a second murder now too.
Right.
Of
Maybe.
Deb?
Hopefully not.
Well, and I mean, last podcast was called 3 Dead Founders.
Yeah.
It was just eerie seeing the car parked there, and then, like Sam had called it out, like, it's crazy because, like, the Mountaineer, when it showed up, and then seeing the building behind it was like, that's where we watched the murder happen. And now here's a brand spanking new one sitting in the exact same place.
So one of the first questions we need to ask ourselves is, did the murder happen in this car?
Yeah.
Was there a murder in this car? It's almost like we're in a parallel universe where things are slightly different, but still the same.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if we find out. Well, first we got to see what, like, in the video, we seen them open it up, like, push the code. What's in it? Are we gonna have to tear apart seats again?
Yeah, I'm really curious what they find in it.
I mean,
is there only going to be that candy in it, and that's it? There can't be.
Well, I mean,
Syntec.
it's probably better maintained than we know, right? Like, maybe it's not going to be all cluttered with info because it's more maintained. Like, it even has seat covers.
Was this Deb's? We know she's been in hiding for 20 years.
Yeah.
Did she receive it and then go into hiding, and then this pops up?
Is that a dent right there?
I didn't think of that. Right
there, is that's the new one?
Yeah. Matt's about to, here, I'll play the clip. Matt's about to
Push
to
the code.
open it.
Dude!
And it unlocks.
This is legally my car!
And we'll end it with Matt screaming, "This is legally my car!" We get it, bro. Calm down. But yeah, it opens. I mean, it legally it is his car. It has the same VIN number.
Mhm.
When I watched this video, I was with one of my foster kids, and she was like, Bailey, kind of like, wait, VIN number? How does that work? Basically, it is like the social security number to a car.
Yep.
Yep.
So if or like a deed to a house. So if you have the deed to a house, well, that's harder, but it's basically it to by law that would be Matt's car because it's identical.
Mhm.
Because if they were to
Identical
run
VIN
that
number. Yeah. Because anyone can change a license plate number, but you can't really change the VIN number because it's not only in the dash, it's also in the door frame.
Yeah.
So when they
You should check
manufactured,
that number.
huh?
They should almost check that number too. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
make
but-
sure that lines up and like somebody didn't just
Oh,
mess
yeah.
with the
The
dashboard.
one.
The dashboard. I'm just reading some theories right here. Jaden says, actually, this could be a video game type scenario. In some games, like Hello Neighbor, the game resets itself, but has done stuff to stop your previous progression. Putting a bear trap in front of the door. What if it's one of those scenarios where everything... So, what caused the reset, Jaden? In my head, the reset would be the Spire, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jaden said Deb's murder. But I mean, it's almost like...
Oh.
It's almost like, okay, season 2, we got Wes's murder. Season 3, we got Nelson's murder. Season 4, we have Deb's murder.
Oops.
So are these resets? And every time we reset, there's a different murder.
Mhm.
So what's
How
gonna
many
happen?
murders are we gonna have to go through?
I don't know. I mean, maybe we reset and we have Ben's murder in season 5. How many people did I
no.
just get upset right now?
Damn.
There's a lot of people who fangirl after B27. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
not Ben. You leave Ben alone. Yeah, I get it. Like, people are like, yeah. But I mean, maybe we have B27's murder in season 5, or we have Jordan Kendall. We don't know that Jordan Kendall is dead. We just know that she had to disappear because they found out that she was a reporter.
Mhm.
So,
Is she in hiding?
is she in hiding? She could be dead too, for all we know.
'Cause
Maybe.
I have a bad feeling that John Doe is gonna be one of the next ones gone. Like,
Yeah, because he went into hiding.
Yeah. that's true.
exactly.
I'd like to see him come back.
And he was
Maybe-
compromised, but how is he compromised?
What does he look like? No. Is he cute? Is he single?
I mean, Woods knows.
Nothing like a guy with a badge. But
Not wrong.
I know. I dated a guy with a badge. That didn't last long though. But well, we have John Doe. We have Jordan Kendall. We have Scott Clark.
Yeah, we haven't heard
He's
from him yet.
kind of... Can we just reach the season where GR is dead?
Right?
Right?
GR is like one of those like bad guys where I'm like, I can't wait until your death scene.
Like a looming shadow.
Yeah, I don't know. Just the way he spoke. The way he spoke to Matt on the payphone in the previous episodes. He reminded me of Jurassic World. That one government guy that was trying to buy the raptors for the military. You guys know who I'm talking about?
No.
He he worked for Engine, and they were trying to train the Raptors. Chris Pratt was training the Raptors, and Engine, this like government guy, this government contract guy, was so set on turning the Raptors into a weapon that the military could use.
Wow.
Interesting.
And GR in my mind has always been that dude who's shown up in Syntec, realized what the Pegasus, the why am I putting an M in that word? The Pegasus serum, Project Pegasus serum, and he's just like, okay, how can the military use this?
Mhm.
And he's always been that guy in my head.
Interesting.
And so that
Makes
guy
sense.
died. He died by the Raptors. So I'm all like, ooh, I can't wait for GR's death scene. Does he die of the serum? But yeah, in my mind, he is, who's the actor that plays him? It's like Vincent D'Elefanto, right?
We don't know.
I'm gonna post a picture of him. Yeah, it's not Delafonto, it's Delafrio. Donofrio. I don't know. Here, I'll post a picture up on Discord. You have seen Jurassic World, right?
Nope.
I'm afraid to answer that.
What's Jurassic World, guys? It wasn't
Jordan's not a movie person, so I don't watch very many movies.
He hosted a movie night here on the Discord.
He watches the odd couple bad movies, but yeah.
All right,
He doesn't
there
like-
you go. That's GR in my head. That's what he looks like. Everything about him.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's almost
him.
exactly what I picture.
Yeah. Sorry, YouTube. I'll get it for you.
I pictured maybe a little chunkier, but that's almost exactly what I pictured.
Yeah, just this big
Vic Huskins?
this big American guy that's just like, how can we turn this into a weapon for the United States?
But it's the government. They can track down Matt. Did they really have to call him on a payphone? They could just have somebody show up at the studio.
Yeah.
That's kind of what's throwing me off. It's like you went through all that trouble to call him on the payphone when you could have just shown up, or sent, if you're government, you could have just sent somebody to show up.
More theatrics to send a message about Deb too, I think.
Yeah.
This one. I'm just posting this for YouTube's. I'll just name that.
Or the
We got
YouTube.
We got
For the-
confirmation about the cleaning crew too.
Yeah. That.
Yeah, that
don't-
it was a different jumpsuit, and this person doesn't work for them.
Exactly.
And
Who was it?
Matt was in the same aspect that I was thinking of, that this person, it really looked like this person was wearing a wig. Like, I have blonde hair. The thing about blonde hair is it's not really thick. If you are a natural blonde, you don't have thick hair. I have very thin hair. I have a lot of it, but it's very thin. And the fact that this person had hair I would love. It's
Yeah, I'm a fake blonde, so.
it was very wiggy.
It
And
was interesting.
that is kind of what Matt was thinking as well.
Yeah, I feel like none of us really truly believe that what we've seen is who it was.
Because we
Yeah.
never really get that, do we? We always assume.
Yeah, nothing's
things.
ever what we assume.
The answer is never just directly in front of us.
No, never.
We'll find out in 3 seasons.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know why. I can't find this picture. I downloaded this picture for... Fine, I'll choose a different picture. For YouTube, and it's not pulling it up.
Just the way the hair was pulled back, like you could tell that it wasn't real hair.
Yeah, pulled back and like it almost just, I don't know. The way it sat, it was funny.
Yeah. And you don't wear it seemed very in her face. I mean, it was intentionally that way, but like
If you're cleaning, I don't want my hair in my face.
right? How did they not notice it was somebody who wasn't on their own team?
That's what I don't understand.
Like,
unless the teams constantly switch, but still.
I still feel like you would, unless it's like their first day, I still feel like you would recognize coworkers. Because it didn't seem like there was like a lot of them.
Oh, what? There was like 3 or 4? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
And
It had to be
at least-
some.
You can easily sneak into a place. If you have the confidence. Like, the thing that she had was the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
It wasn't identical, but it was definitely
Close enough to. Yeah.
to kind of blend in. By the way, YouTube, this is who I picture GR as if you have seen Jurassic World. This guy is the military contractor guy that is trying to get the raptors as weapons. And the first time he uses them, he dies. So, y'all, don't like that guy. But
That's true. Sarah 1390 on YouTube said a company with high turnover rate that can happen. Like not recognizing people you're working with.
True. I mean, I am coming from a small town where everybody knows everybody, so I just assume that everywhere is like that.
I work at a job that I think our turnover rate is like 89%.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Within 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, my job, it's a hard job.
Wow.
And honestly, to me, it's the training. But anyway, enough about my personal life. But I get people, like the person that I worked with last night, I was just like, hey, and I kind of just like pretend to know them. They vaguely look familiar. But my mom used to work for a cleaning business. And you get assigned a job, and then you all kind of meet at that job. You have your like manager or like the supervisor of that job. They show up with like all the chemicals, the vacuum cleaners, the dusters and stuff like that. And then you just meet at the job site. And
okay.
that could be how this is arranged, that they all kind of just met up at the job site. And nobody knew that this person wasn't supposed to be there until Matt sent in the video.
Whatever,
and that's when the managers go, no, I only sent 2 people to that job site. This person and this person. I don't know who that person is.
Interesting.
But that would mean that whoever showed up would have to know the cleaning crew's schedule.
Yep.
And now the mountaineer, our mountaineer, the beat up one that we all love, especially Woods, when he was like driving around, it sounded awful.
Oh, that killed me.
But I mean,
goodness.
we all love this mountaineer, but the mountaineer that I'm just naming that is ours, it had a timeline and timestamps of somebody watching them. Even had binoculars of them watching. So maybe this person who is connected to this newer mountaineer, maybe if we look through this mountaineer, we might have find that kind of
More
evidence.
logs or something?
Yeah, of
Ooh.
like cleaning crew arrives on Monday and Wednesday shows up.
Mhm.
This is what their uniform looks like, and then
Yeah.
you can just go to Goodwill and find overalls, coveralls like that, and match it. Use coveralls. You can easily match that if you.
And I mean, there's
I
enough
feel
people
like
out there.
I feel like somebody out there is taking notes, like, oh, that's how you stalk someone, like, don't do what I'm saying. But I mean, again, you're talking to Artemis, who walks into banks and go, I can rob this joint.
I mean, that jumpsuit just looked like somebody like made it with a Cricut machine. Like it looked like it was just.
You can iron them.
Yeah.
Zoe, is this you? No.
Well, I seen it. I'm like, I could do that with my machine.
You should sell it.
Make my own T-shirts with that on the back.
Yeah.
The cleaning crew.
Yeah,
That'd be funny.
Fantastic.
The cleaning crew. Yeah. I
That'd be
don't know the
hilarious.
company's name. What should I name it? Oh, the cleaning crew. Okay. But
So, do we think that this cleaning crew person was related to GR in any way, or do we think it's somebody new? Do we think it's somebody who's in relation with Deb? Or do we think this is somebody that Cyphus has taken over and Cyphus went in there? I feel like if it was Cyphus, he could have just dashed it somewhere and retrieved it himself, or had somebody else retrieve it at a later date.
True. I don't know if it's. I feel like it's almost someone new.
Because like, there's a lot of speculation. Oh, maybe it was Deb. Maybe it was Jordan. But I'm wondering, is it even any of those? Are we working with somebody completely new?
Because if it was someone related to GR, then why would GR call them?
why would GR call them and asking for the absolute? So this
I don't know. I'm just spitting ideas.
Well,
yeah.
So this person doesn't work for Matt, doesn't work for the cleaning crew. Or do they work for Matt?
Oh no.
Oh.
It's not better not be poor innocent Bailey.
I keep thinking it's Bailey. Like, Bailey has to be a bad guy at some point because Nelson was very interested in her.
But doesn't she have like a tattoo running all down one of her arms?
I think it stops where a t-shirt sleeve is.
Okay, I couldn't remember how far down it went.
Because this person was very intimate about every camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
yeah, it's like they knew where all of them were.
I went through frame by frame as this blonde-headed lady was going through the office. I went through it frame by frame to find a reflection, to find something. But this person knew exactly not only where the cameras were, but where potential spots of reflections. They kept their head down. They knew where they were intimately knew where the cameras were. And a part of me kind of thinks maybe it could be Sam, because Sam is also one of those individuals we don't really see much on camera.
In Discord, I think the name's Derpy, said it looks like Rose. So Kat got hired when Nelson took over. Do we think that there's any relation to there?
Oh, that Nelson brought in his own person?
Mm-hmm.
And it's Kat?
I didn't even...
It's possible.
Ooh, which one's worse, Kat or Bailey? Victoria Subject 4 on Discord says she suspects Sam. Maybe we should make a poll on YouTube.
Oh, can we do that?
Yes, we can. We shall do it right now. So if you're on the Discord, pop over to YouTube really quick. I'm going to be making this poll.
It just blew my mind with it possibly being Rose. I don't know how to handle that.
It's a revelation I came to on stream, and I'm like, wait a minute. She got hired when Nelson was in control.
That's a good point.
Because she got hired around Thanksgiving, I think it was. American Thanksgiving.
Okay, so the poll is going. The poll should be live any minute on YouTube. So go ahead, head over there. It's who is the blonde? Is it Bailey, Sam, Rose, or Deb? And if you're not familiar, Rose is Kat.
Yeah.
Rose, that's her like stage name.
Yes.
So pop on over there. We'll give you guys a couple of minutes for Discord to filter on over there. For YouTube, it should be, I think it should be, it's either on the top or the bottom of the live chat. So we'll give you guys a couple of minutes before I look at it. But it is, what do I think? Part of me
What do you
really
think?
wants it. There's a part of me that really wants it to be Deb.
Me too.
I want it to be Deb, but it's not gonna be Deb, is it?
That's
I feel
too-
like it's not.
No.
I feel
I
like-
don't want to say it's too easy, but
It's never what it seems. So I feel like there's no possible way it's Deb.
yeah,
Plus, that person kind of looked too young.
true.
Well, so does Ben.
Yeah, that still doesn't make sense to me either. Where is Ben? What's he up to? How do you even get home? Where is his home now? Does he still live in that RV?
Is he still walking from the spire? Like we just
how
see him
far
walk away
is
from the.
that?
We just see him walk away from the spire. We don't see him like get into a vehicle and drive away. Like, is he still just like trying to walk from the spire location to the valley?
Right?
Poor guy.
What happened to his vehicle? Or the vehicle he was driving? How did he get his license?
he have a
Yeah,
vehicle?
he got his license. Does his driver's license have him with the mask on?
Right? Like,
Right?
I don't know about you guys, but in Canada, we have to go every 5 years to get it renewed.
Still bothers me that he went to prison with the mask on and he just whips it off when the spire. Wait, what?
Because he's better,
Yeah.
I got better.
apparently.
If you guys don't know, that's a Monty Python reference.
I think it's like...
She turned
think
me
once
into a newt. I got better. Sorry. I just recently watched The Holy Grail, so. But yeah, as you were saying. As I interrupted with my nonsense.
Yeah, we have to get ours renewed every 5 years. How did he go take
Ours
his
is every
picture? Is he
4.
driving illegally?
In America, you don't have to get it renewed every 5 years. I think it's like every 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I like
Holy crap.
recently I just saw my dad because I did his taxes and I needed his driver's license. And I was like, "Hey dad, this expires in 2 years." He's like, "Wait, what?" maybe it's 20 years. I don't know.
Your driver's
That's nuts.
license?
Yeah, here let's ask
it was
the almighty
4.
Google. Here,
That was 4.
when do you have to renew your driver's license?
Every 5 years.
It says every 5 years?
Every 5 years.
How to replace or renew your driver's license in Arizona.
I'm in Nova Scotia, and it's every 5 years.
I have never done
Probably
that.
something I should know.
I've never done
You should
that.
probably
I've
check your
never-
license.
But it says it doesn't expire. Here, I'll get my license. Hold on. It's right here in my backpack.
Ours also, like, I don't know about everywhere else, but in Nova Scotia, they changed it so that you have to go on your birthday. Like, your license expires on your birthday.
My license
can't go before?
expires June 20th, 1948. I mean, 2048, sorry.
Holy.
Ow.
It doesn't expire. Mine
It's
doesn't
nuts.
expire. I don't know what this renew thing is.
So we have to go get a new card and, like, pay, at least here, like $100 to get a new card and keep us with our license.
Hold
If
on.
you don't renew your license, they take it away from you after so long.
I did get a new driver's license because I lost mine in a hotel room. Let's see. This driver's license expires 6/20/2052.
It's nuts.
It was issued 5/20/2010 and doesn't expire until 2052.
That's nuts.
So
That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
So maybe he doesn't have to renew his license.
I don't know. I have no idea what this renew thing is. Yeah, I mean,
I
if
feel
it
like-
doesn't expire, then why would I need to renew it?
I have to look at mine because I think mine expires in 2024.
I don't know. My head hurts.
You renew it on your 65th birthday? What? Hang on.
It's been 5 minutes for the poll. So once again, if you're just joining in, there is a poll over on YouTube. Basically, who is the blonde? Bailey, Sam, Rose, or Deb? We've got.
Or if you think it's somebody else, let us know in the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
Who could it be?
Marcy Whitlock says maybe the new Mountaineer belongs to Ben. But the thing is that didn't it always belong to Ben? Like
no, it
our
was Wes's.
Mountaineer?
It belonged to West, didn't it?
Well, that's only because we're running on the assumption that there was a bolo tie on it, in it, that had a W on it. But I mean, it was a company vehicle, so wouldn't they have shared the vehicle? Because there was
But
also
in John Doe, so there's multiple.
also kid toys in it.
So would it be like a company personal one?
I don't know. Didn't John Doe say there was multiple Mountaineers?
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, because he asked which one.
So my theory on stream was, what if they just have like 10 of them, all with the same number and everything? What if they like worked with somebody at like the manufacturer or something? Because I still don't know if I believe in like time warp and all that stuff. Nothing's really in my mind, led us to think that any of this is time warping.
Right.
So what if there's just a place where there's like 10 or 12 of them?
Didn't, when we first brought up the Mountaineer with John Doe, didn't he ask for the VIN number?
Yeah. Well, we gave him the VIN number so he could run who owned it.
Oh, yeah.
But he never told us, didn't he? I think he just said it was owned by Syntec. I don't know. I'll have to go back and research that.
Yeah. I don't remember that far back, to be honest.
And if you guys are listening live right now and you know, please let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and end this poll.
Mm-hmm.
So let me end it. We had 36 votes.
Oh, wow.
All right. So we have 35% of our viewers right now believe to be Rose. 25% believe it to be Bailey. 25% believe it to be Deb. And 16% believes it to be Sam. The only reason why my gut kind of says Sam is because we don't see her on camera. Like, we're seeing her vlogging now, the vlogging footage. Just that the person that we could, like, least suspect is the person that holds the camera, right?
Right, the person we don't see.
Yeah.
What would she benefit from it, though? She's the only one to me that wouldn't benefit from it.
How would Rose benefit from it?
If Nelson was the one that hired her.
True.
And he somehow had control over her. She could be doing his dirty work. She could be the one on the inside.
And Bailey, I would think that Bailey could be her
Compromised.
because Nelson was very interested in Bailey.
Hmm.
Deb, I think honestly, Deb should be higher in our percentage here because Deb is the one with the most gain
Hmm.
to keep it away from GR and to keep it away from Nelson.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, could Deb have gone in during the night and got murdered after that? It's a possibility. That was only at like dinner time. Like she still had the rest of the evening.
Because whoever,
True.
if you go back and you watch the footage of the person entering, there's a couple clicks before they enter. They unlocked Megadesk.
Really?
Because Matt keeps it
Who would
locked
have
up.
keys? Somebody who
And you know
works
what?
there.
And I think when Matt left to go meet Deb, I think he did lock. He said, "I'm going to lock this up." I think he's in like Matt, our Matt, not Nelson, who forgets his keys a lot,
Mhm.
but Matt remembers to lock up Megadesk.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and if
I
he
didn't
left,
see him unlock it. Sorry, I was just saying, I didn't see him unlock it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch.
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I'm sus of Cat.
I think just because of the interest that Nelson had. I think
And
it might be
Bailey.
Bailey.
Because he had a lot of interest in her.
Who would have the keys to the Megadesk? Kat would, because they're doing that remodeling thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was like, she had ladders in season 3. She was like, anytime there's like grunt work, it's like Kat's doing it.
The only thing that throws me off is like, if it's Nelson who wanted it, why wouldn't he have just taken it when he was in control? That just seems like so much easier.
Well, yeah, okay. So everyone's saying she has tattoos, though, but I believe her tattoos get covered up by the. Let me let me grab an image of the person. I have a couple of images of them.
So
Yeah, it is pretty easy to cover tattoos with
Yeah.
makeup.
As somebody who has multiple tattoos, no. Okay. Let me go.
If you use the right concealer and the right foundation, you can cover a tattoo.
I mean, clearly they were worried about hiding their identity, so I wouldn't put it past whoever it is.
Okay, so the coveralls, like, it's not a normal t-shirt size. You got to remember that, guys. It comes all the way down to her elbow.
Yeah.
Got a nice butt shot of whoever it is, but here. Like that should cover her tattoos. She doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know how far down her tattoos are.
If anyone has an image of her tattoos.
We don't get like a good like front shot of the arms either. Hidden.
Here's more of an armed picture. And this is the actual swiping. Like they're actually putting it inside their pocket.
Their pocket.
I think Bailey's tattoo is on the left hand that's kind of being covered.
I don't remember. All I know is she has flowers.
Okay, Grace posted a picture of her tattoos.
Okay, so her tattoo is
Yeah,
lower on
it's
her
on the
arm.
front. Okay.
Yeah, so unless she covered it with makeup, we seen like that part of both arms, I'm pretty sure. Or like we seen both arms. I feel like we would have seen it. Unless it was
Yeah.
covered up. Unless it did the makeup trick.
I'm trying to look.
Yeah, I'm back in that episode. Oop, we do see the arm.
Do
Unless
we?
this is mirrored.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the pictures.
Dang it, I missed the pause button. Hold on. I'm going frame by frame.
It also, the other day, looked like Matt was wearing his 863 ring again.
His wedding ring
Oh.
kind of... Well, his wedding ring's black.
This one had an M on the side of it. I only seen it for like a quick second, but I think in one of the newer videos, he was wearing his 863 ring.
Okay, Discord chat, here it comes. We do see that front of the arm.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, there's no way that look at that hat. The low pony is way down, but it looks like there's like
It's
a bump
wig.
coming out.
It's a wig.
That is
Yeah.
so bad. And to
People
have the
bump
hair
it.
all covering that face. Yeah. It's way too bumped out. Sneaky,
Let me see if I
sneaky.
can get a shot of the other arm.
So sneaky.
Also, talking about like jewelry and tattoos, the necklace that Matt was wearing.
Oh,
I don't know. It was very
To the
like
future.
I know it, yeah, but it just
That-
it fits in very well, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Wait, go back. Go back. Sorry. She walks past something. I can tell how tall she is. She walks right past an object, and I can estimate how tall this person is. Great. I thought I was done calculating people's heights since John Doe. Okay. I'm going to send you subject 4 to do this, so I'm not doing all the work here. Because this should be a relatively easy... find.
Bailey is shorter than Sam, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bailey is
Sam's
my
quite
height.
tall.
Bailey is 5'5". Yeah, Bailey's 5'5". Sam is 5'8". And no, I did not look that up on Google. Google can lie. No, Bailey has told me herself she's 5'5". Come on, I'm trying to get a good shot of this. Perfect. Perfect shot. Okay, screenshot. Okay, subject 4. Sending you after this because I'm on stage and I don't want to. All right, here is the image. I need an image of Bailey or Rose walking past this gate.
Oh,
those.
You
I'm
get
just
me an
looking-
image. You get me an image of Bailey or Rose walking past this gate. We can. So, okay. Bailey, Rose, Sam. No, it can't be Sam. This person's too short.
Nails do look similar though.
You do.
YouTube, I will be sending you the picture in just a second.
Oh man, I gotta open it up.
It's Bailey. Because this picture that Ashy just posted, you push her back into that corner because the image that I posted, she's too close. Sam's too tall.
Sam's too tall, and I think Rose is too tall.
It's gotta be Bailey, right? I don't know. I'll calculate the height of that gate in a second, like when we're off air, and I'll post it up on Reddit, guys. So look, if you haven't followed me, I think my Reddit name is like VetGirl69. Yeah. I
mean, the body shape does look similar. If we could, but the nails do look very similar.
They do.
To Sam. But is the height the right size?
Yeah, she's too tall. I like how we're not even talking about this episode. We're talking about the previous episode. But sorry, like this episode, we got a new mountaineer. The end.
Yeah. We got a mountaineer and we got some slushies.
So should they go through the mountaineer? Like legally, do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's his.
Definitely.
It's his. Like court of law, it's his. Everything.
Do we think that the keys will work on both?
Yeah, because he used the code to get in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We still have a mountaineer key because they're driving the mountaineer around.
Exactly. So yeah. There's got to be something in that mountaineer to give us something.
Okay, YouTube, here is the image I'm going to send you guys after. I need an image of Bailey next to that gate. So we have that black bar that comes across that archway. So we have that black bar. So if we can get Bailey or Sam next to that gate, I'll go ahead and find the image for you guys on Discord as she posted. Mm-hmm.
Just trying to compare all these photos.
No, we don't really need photos of the men. It's a female.
I think it's just because Bailey's there, like right in front of the gate. But a lot of people are thinking it's Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Bailey knows her way around the office.
She would know how to avoid the cameras.
She would know where they're all set up.
Because that's a newer camera in Megadesk, isn't it? I don't remember seeing that angle before.
I don't know if I've seen that angle before either. Was that in any... No, it hasn't been there either.
Okay, I kind of have a side-by-side on YouTube right now of Bailey in this.
Yeah, because I can't do that here. Let me go check that out.
Because you have to understand Bailey, so Bailey is closer to the camera than the bar. Let's see, I can get an image of her, the lady walking out. Kind of in the same spot where Bailey is in this image. Let me get that for you guys.
What about when they're...
Oh, there's somebody posted a picture of Sam in front of it.
Sorry, this must be boring
Yeah,
to listen to, but
I definitely think Sam is too tall. I
There-
think we can
there.
definitely rule out Sam.
it's Bailey. It's Bailey. Has to be. Look.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
Are we gonna
so-
have to start following Bailey?
Okay. That's almost the exact same spot that Ashley posted.
Oh yeah.
Give me just a second, YouTube. Sorry.
Bailey was adamant a lot that he take it off.
Coming, YouTube. I'm kind of hungry. Sorry. There we go.
So did Bailey do it?
There's the side by side.
Did Bailey do it on her own, or did Bailey do it under Nelson's influence?
I mean, could Bailey have done it to protect Matt?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
That's a good point. To like get rid of it so that way...
Ashley, I'm gonna post this on Reddit. I'm gonna credit you. Let me know in Discord how you would like to get credit for getting that picture of Bailey. But do we have any? Let's pull up at least one person before we end today.
Yeah.
But this was good. This was good dive. It has to be Bailey. Like,
It's gotta
I mean,
be, right?
she was so adamant about him taking it off. And then he takes it off and then it mysteriously vanishes.
so it's just weird. But again, like, I'm also 5'5" and blonde. It could have been me. Like, like the
You heard it here
fact that
first.
That's all you need to start. Artemis broken. Stole the absolute.
it was shiny, guys. Okay, it was shiny, and you know what I'm like about shiny objects. Oh my gosh, it's just.
I keep staring at the height.
I am too. I'm just staring at this black bar, and this.
We need to ask Bailey if she remembers the last couple of weeks.
Again, the only thing is that there are not tattoos. By the way, I also have tattoos on my arms. This person doesn't have tattoos. So I'm 5'5", I'm blonde, yes. But I'm also not that blonde. Like I'm not beach blonde, wig blonde.
Yeah, that was fake. But
like, look at how the hat is sitting on that.
Right.
That's a wig, guys. Whoever it is has their hair pushed up, which is pushing the hat up, and the wig is...
That leaves that weird bump.
Yeah. That's a weird, crappy wig. So if they were hiding their identity, they could have easily hide tattoos.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Concealer and foundation will cover those right up.
Yeah. And I just want to say, Bailey's tattoos are easier to cover up than mine. Mine are full color.
Mhm.
Full color and huge. On my left arm, I have these ginormous angel wings that start from my elbow and go all the way down to my wrist. And it's full color watercolor. Like it looks
Oh,
like it's
wow.
watercolored. And then on my right arm, I have remember I said I like Doctor Who? On my right arm, I have the TARDIS, which is a giant blue tattoo. Like I don't think I could cover that up at all.
It would take some work.
I
Yeah, it
mean,
would take
maybe
some
if I
work.
use nose and scar wax, might be able to. And Prozaid to glue it. By the way, if you guys did not know this about me, Artemis is into special effects makeup. So yeah, I could hide it, but
I've seen it done with Kat Von D products.
I'm also not that thin. I wish I was. Okay, I'm still carrying water weight, Christmas weight. I
It's
mean,
COVID. It's quarantine stuff. It's fine.
I got COVID for like an entire
Oh.
month. So
Yeah.
and it was Christmas time, so I ate the cookies. But
Eat the
Got
cookies.
to.
I mean, at my
Christmas.
thinnest, I could be that, but I don't know. That's not me.
So I think, I don't want it to be Bailey because we've seen how much they like freaked out at Woods, and I don't want to see that done to Bailey.
No.
Because like, but it was also Nelson that freaked out more.
This is true. This is true.
What is on the desk? Sorry, in the shot of the blonde wigged lady, what is on the desk? Is that like a RC car?
Knowing Matt, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say knowing Matt probably.
Maybe. It's weird, but
Oh yeah, it's definitely a car of some sort.
anyways, let's pull somebody up. Who do we got? Oh, moderators, if you're listening and you want to come on up, go ahead. This is your time. If you're like screaming at us like, no, you got it all wrong. Now's the time
This
for
is
you
who
to
it
hop
really
up and
is.
tell us that we're wrong.
It was just Tanner in a wig.
Tanner's tall, though. Tanner's
Right.
freakishly tall. Like, freakishly tall. Let's see. Who do we got here?
How come they haven't... It's got to be a face they didn't recognize, though, because they blurred the face out.
Jaden, I'm going to go ahead and invite
That's
you to
true.
speak.
And, like, they could have seen this person coming in and out unless they had their face stuck down the whole time. Some of those other Nest cameras should have pulled up a face.
There's Jaden. Hi, you are muted right now. Your mic is off. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Are you screaming at us like we've got it all wrong, or?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Well, do you have any thoughts, theories, or questions?
Well, I do think it could be Bailey. Like some of the pictures I've seen, like go along the Discord, have been like very close to the height of the masked wigged woman. So I'm very like skeptical of Bailey at the moment, and how when Matt did like take them all hostage in Blue Base, it did mention to Bailey that he was like, oh yeah, like I have many other people I can like use as my host.
That's
Right.
and that is the only thing that is let's put a hole in the whole Bailey thing.
Yeah.
Has Bailey
Mhm.
been injected?
No.
And
No.
has Bailey inhaled the serum?
She inhaled whatever when the serum... was she at the serum bomb? Yeah, she was at
she
the
was
serum
at
bomb.
the serum
In the
bomb, but she
U-Haul.
would have to get the injection.
Injection as well.
True.
What if she tried to get a COVID shot or something? Sorry, that's
But-
dark.
Wouldn't the
I
rest of these
mean-
go around the valley?
Well, so in order for
I didn't even
Nelson
think
to
of the
control you,
injection.
you would have to be active.
Yeah.
True.
We had plenty of passive people, and those were the people that were near like the serum bomb.
Mm-hmm.
But we did see 3 dots when Matt had the confrontation, but Bailey was inside of the vault. So, and the 3rd dot wasn't inside the vault. It was like
No.
away.
True. Yeah.
So, when did Bailey become active? That's the only flaw in our plan. Unless
true.
she's not under control of the serum. She's doing this because of other motives, like protecting Matt.
Which could
Yeah,
be.
well, I mean, like, as some people have said, it's like she was very like trying to get the outside off Matt when Cyphers was controlling him in season 3. So it could be Bailey just acting out of her own free will to get away from Matt. But
What if Bailey is working for Deb?
Oh.
Oh.
I mean,
And she's just
possible.
following along?
Yeah.
Could be.
Mm.
But I don't think Deb knows who Bailey is, though, because she wasn't around during seasons 1.
Yeah, and she's not a subject,
True.
like
Yeah,
a main subject.
Yeah. I mean, I've always said that Bailey is she's subject 4. She
4,
is
yeah.
Subject 4.
Yeah.
But, and even Matt called her subject 4. So, I don't know. But did you have any more theories, Jaden?
Not that I can think of at the moment.
What about the mountaineer? What do you think about the new mountaineer?
Not sure how people are going to take this, but I think that it might be like alternate universe, time, like, dimension type
Wibbly
stuff. I don't know.
wobbly timey wimey stuff.
Yes, exactly.
I think honestly, anyone who's a fan of this podcast all thinks wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people think it's like some type of like to do with time travel or time warping and
Time
all
correcting
that stuff.
itself.
Yeah, and like
parallel
even
universe.
Yeah.
even the channel banner of like Matthias's channel, it has like at the top right corner, I believe, it has like all those like lines. And it reminds me of like the screen from Loki as well.
Yeah, the
With
Nexus
like
events.
dimensions branching. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Nexus events. Yeah. And you know what? You know what bothers me about the artwork this year? It's Syntec.
What?
It's Syntec.
Oh yeah, true. It is. I didn't realize.
It's Syntec's. So,
Oh.
are we
Yeah.
being controlled? Are we being taken over this season as Syntec?
Like subject 4 taking over?
The entire Matthias channel.
Didn't we just go through that?
No, we went through the entire season of season 3 thinking we were dealing with hauntings. Maybe this season 4, let's do Occam's razor. What if season 4 they're trying to manipulate us into thinking there is a time vortex or something like that? And really what it is just Syntec messing.
I don't like that.
And the fact that season 4's art is Syntec, it bothers me.
I didn't even think of that.
It's a Syntec takeover all over again.
I don't know. Hate it.
So if
And I'm not talking about like our characters getting taken over. I'm talking about now the channel is going to get taken over.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe that's only because, you know, recently Syntec took over the podcast. Yeah, man. We all got
That was
abducted.
nuts.
That was Dusty. You're so lucky you weren't a mod then. But
barely escaped.
yeah, just like Rose, like she posted a TikTok on the official TikTok where it's all like, coworkers get kidnapped by my boss. I chose to work at home that day.
I've seen that.
I love Rose and her humor. She's just holding her like big gulp or something like that. Like, whoa, I didn't get kidnapped or traumatized.
I remember talking to Shenelle. She was on stream for the season finale, and people were questioning her, and she's like, "Man, I was working from home. I didn't have time for that." So,
Yeah,
it's
like,
funny.
well, thank you
I
so
think
much. What was that, Jaden?
there's not really like another way to explain like the same car with the same VIN number appearing in the same spot, other than like time travel or alternate dimensions. Is like really like mostly impossible.
Well, it's either that or it's Syntec messing.
Yeah,
or the
true.
newest Phantom showed up.
I was gonna say, do we have another Phantom that we haven't met yet?
Ooh.
Square eyes.
Benjamin Gold.
Benjamin Gold.
They're just gonna work through the whole
Benjamin
for
Gold.
that.
Oh, and then we need the triangle, and then we could get the trifecta of
Where?
the
Squid Games.
Squid Games. Thank you. I
Yes.
was gonna say
Yes.
Hunger Games, but that doesn't make sense. But basically, Squid Games is just like the PlayStation buttons, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we need Diamond Eyes. Oh, Diamond Eyes shows up.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, Diamond Eyes. There we go. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jaden.
Yeah, no problem.
How are you guys doing on time?
I'm good.
You're good? Can we bring up one more person?
Yeah.
I'm good for one more, yep.
Okay. I really want to pull up Syrox or Agent 47.
Right?
Pick their brains.
Ooh, I don't think I've theorized with Agent 47.
Oh, he likes to play devil's advocate. He's a lot. So, Wielder Girl, I have not seen you before. I'm going to invite you to speak. It's just like a Zoom call. Hello. Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Hi, how are
Hello.
you doing?
I'm good.
Don't be nervous. It's just us girls.
You kind of scared me when you invited me. I was like, oh, I heard the ding.
I know. As soon as somebody hears their name, they're like, "No, I take it back. I don't want to." No, it's not scary. We're not scary. But did you have a theory or a thought?
Yeah, I have a lot of theories actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going back and watching videos and kind of going through everyone's height and like their body figures, because if there's like a phantom or someone that's like acting as like a cleaner or something, you can get their body figure and then like compare it next to each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because obviously, I mean, people can add stuff on their body, like, I don't know, like pillows in their butt or whatever.
Yeah, like bulk up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I was going back and Bailey matched the same height as the person, because Sam and Rose were like they're like, Rose is taller than Sam a little bit. But Bailey was a little bit shorter than them, and I don't know, but they match up like perfectly.
It really does seem like it matches up perfectly. There are still, it's not a perfect theory. Because it's the tattoos, if that is real hair, then
I mean, I'm really good with like makeup and everything because I've made like fake blood before.
Yeah. Well, the thing about disguises is you can always add, but you can't take away from a person. So
Yeah, exactly.
You can always add height, but you can't take away height. You can always add bulk, but you can't take away bulk. So whoever did this disguise didn't really utilize everything they could do. They added a wig and maybe covered tattoos and
Yeah.
knew where the
Unless you're
cameras
putting
were.
unless you're putting saran wrapper on your whole body, making it tight to where like it shrinks your body.
I mean, we have all had, instead of eating healthy, we've always had a chocolate cake or something like that, and we're always trying to
Cake.
spandex you
Sounds good.
yourselves. But you can only go so far, just maybe a couple inches. I mean, unless you're training yourself to wear a corset. But-
Unless, I mean, there's soles you can put in your shoes to make you taller. That's obviously that
that's-
choice too.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You can always add, but you can't take away. So if this person is 5'5", you can always make them taller, but you can't make them 5'3".
Unless
Exactly.
you're really good at editing and you can like get to like the motion of the picture, like edit their motion, and then I don't know, somehow shape their body to something different.
Yeah,
And the only way they could do that is if they had access to the footage.
Yeah, and choose on this
Exactly.
footage.
I mean, you can always get footage really easily by recording it yourself and then like editing on
Well,
it
we
like
know-
a different device.
we've had that like the Nest cameras. We've already had the Nest cameras messed with
Tampered
the
with,
footage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because Nelson did it with the Apple not through the Megadesk.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah,
have
with the-
access to the Megadesk, you have access to manipulating footage.
I mean, anyone can hack cameras. I don't know, it's easy to get like a password or like a camera footage because that's all over the web now because it's like really easy to access, as I've done it many of times.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't let her out yourself. No. But
Are you sure it wasn't you?
Yeah.
Are you
Don't know, maybe.
blonde? Are you blonde?
No, I'm brunette.
Are you 5'5"?
5'4".
Oh, well, that
Oh.
counts you out because the minimum height. Well, no, you could be.
No.
Yeah, you could have put the wedge
Bad
in your
height.
shoes, and you could have put
Dun
the wig
dun
on.
dun.
Do you have tattoos?
Maybe.
Do
No.
you no tattoos on
Oh.
your arm? Well, yep, we found her. She was Wilder Girl all along, but thank you so much,
Yeah.
Wilder Girl.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good one.
You do.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this podcast. It was a good podcast. There was some.
This
Oh
was
my
so fun.
gosh, the evidence that we've collected, the theories that we made. I mean, I never thought to think of Rose.
No,
Yeah.
And
would
I never
have
thought
that.
to think about Sam either.
Sam did not come to my mind, but Rose instantly did. Like,
Mm.
didn't Matt get to work one day and be like, "How did you get here? Like, wouldn't that have thrown you off?" It's like, I didn't hire you, but you're here.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
very fascinating, but we're gonna go ahead and end this podcast. Thank you everyone who was active in the YouTube, active in Discord, active in trying to figure out who this mysterious woman is. Because honestly, you can only go so far with a mountaineer. Because
Exactly.
the mountaineer is still like, we still don't know what's inside. We still
Yep.
don't know if it's a complete replica. We don't know if the map is underneath the hood. We don't.
We need to dig into
What's
it
in the
more.
glove box?
The journal was inside the mountaineer.
Mhm,
Inside
and
the
see-
seats.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying we need to rip open those seats.
Oh, but they're so pretty.
Not when we're done with them.
Oh, but then to have the potential of having 2 journals. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Right?
No.
I don't want that.
I know. And then it's almost like, well, like, what was the whole point of season 1 if we're gonna repeat it?
Yeah, right.
Like, but I'm excited to see where this goes. We do have an episode coming out tomorrow. So that is going to be
Yay.
1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over on the Matthias channel. We will get another episode tomorrow. The podcast, we will be here Thursday again, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So whenever they upload that time slot, we have taken that time slot the next day.
Yeah.
Let's develop these theories. Look for my post on Reddit. I will be posting it on the Theorist Theater here once I'm done with it on Reddit. I'll post it on here. You guys can go engage with that post. Let's get the other Subject 4 members engaging as well.
Definitely.
I'll post
Yeah,
it.
let's go.
I have an official mod on stage right now. Angel,
You
can you
do.
post the Reddit? If I make a post on Reddit, are we allowed to post that in the Theorist?
Like the link?
The link in General Theories.
I can talk to people.
Yeah, and Dave is also here. Sorox is also here. So
Yeah.
Soroxa, if I'm allowed to do that, let me know. But the more that we can get, we're just a small drop in the bucket of Subject 4.
Yeah.
But we'll try to get more people in on this conversation, the discoveries that we found. I feel very science baby. They do this, so
More minds, the better.
yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
the more we engage, the more theories that we get, the more ideas. Like, again, Artemis never thought to think about Sam or Kat, because to me, like, Sam, it would be devastating if it was
I think
Sam,
that'd be like
because
mind blowing.
the fact that Sam is behind the camera and we don't get to see her, she can fly
Mhm.
underneath the radar a lot.
Easily.
And the fact that like Bailey is like in the shots more, now we're like theorizing Bailey and not Sam, that's interesting. That's an interesting way of like thinking. That'd be very
Yeah.
sneaky. Sam, if you're listening and you are the person, you're sneaky. But thank you guys. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that bell icon, comment down below whether you think we are correct or somebody we haven't thought of.
Yeah.
Shenelle.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Sorry. It was Shenelle all along.
Shenelle.
Shenelle is actually Cyphus. Gasp. Sorry. So, but hit that bell icon, comment down below what you guys think, engage. Also, please make sure you are subscribed. I think it is 15% of you who are listening right now are not subscribed. Do have a sneaky suspicion on who those 15% is, but make sure that you are subscribed. Thank you for being Subject 4. Thank you for being the best subject. And please go make sure to check out We Are Subject 4. Their VODs are on YouTube. They're also on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/We Are Subject 4. If you are subscribed to our the podcast is Twitch, we host them when they go live as well. So
Yes.
you
We
get
will be
them
live
up.
Saturday.
What time do you know? Or
I assume it's going to be 6 hour time. Usually it is every day that there's an upload. We stream. This week is just kind of an off week for us. So we are going to be watching all of the videos on Saturday.
Ooh.
Yeah, and usually we throw in like a Dope or Nope episode, or recently we've been going back and rewatching Overkill videos. So we'll watch like the main video
Oh my
and we'll
God.
theorize with that, and then kind of as like because last season was so intense that we needed a cool down, so we would use those, and I don't know, the audience is really liking that. So
yeah. So
a great idea.
and again, please be forgiving if they don't show up on Saturday because baby arrived.
yeah.
Please allow the grace, like, becoming an aunt. That's exciting.
Yeah, this is an off week, but hopefully next week we're gonna be back to normal.
We're just waiting on baby. But
Baby
thank you guys. Make sure to follow them, subscribe to them, do all that stuff, and thank you for being here. And we will see you guys here Thursday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I believe my co-host is going to be Pastel Bears.
Ooh.
So they will be here, and we're super stoked and excited. So, but yeah, have a great rest of your evening. Make sure to catch tomorrow's video, and we're excited, and we'll see you guys there. Bye.
Yes. Bye.
Bye, guys.
I gotta work on my endings. I just keep